Hey guys, welcome back to the news presentation. I'm here, Saroar Mahdi. I came here again with a very interesting and hot news from the source, the daily story paper, and you are watching on the 6th November. And I have a very huge and very important news today we have. So don't miss this news. I'm gonna present that. So don't delay. Let's start. We're starting with our front page, and this is our first thing. That is maybe some a man is enjoying. Why this is, let's see. New York City Mayor elect Johan Mamdani waves to the supporters at the election night rally in Brooklyn on Tuesday. Here you can see he won in the election. That's why he is very happy, which we can see here. And now we can see that's why a new era for New York. Mamdani makes history. A Big Apple mayor win challenged Trump's boost for Democrats ahead of midterms, and he won a very huge, according to him here, and made a huge history and won the mayor. And you know that some days ago, and maybe yesterday, we saw there was an election of the mayor in New York is going on, and also I presented that, and now finally the Mamdani won there, and he's elected as the mayor of New York. And we can see this is here, and that is draft law forbids unlawful surveillance. If passed, it will dismantle the NTMC. And here, this is another thing which we can see here about the draft law forbids. Here you can see this are here about this law things. And what are more, yeah, we have another one that is biggest banking shake up in motion. BB takes over 5 Shuri leaders in rescue merger. Here, this is the mainly, and we saw, and this is our last news because in this page we don't have so many things in our front page. Maybe we will see more things in the next one. And let's see, and this is mainly the Bangladesh bank yesterday took over the trouble Sharia-based bank on a temporary basis by dissolving their boards as part of the merger process. Here, you can see the full things. And in this page, we are starting with the first one is here. You can see we are starting with this, and then we will go to the picture later. Okay, the first one is U.S. may seek UN Gaza force for 2 years. Document shows Nasir Hospital receives 15 Palestinian bodies under ceasefire exchange deal. And here are something we can see here. Let's read also. Draft shared with some countries, not yet circulated to Security Council, ISF, to determine non-state armed groups in Gaza, and Hamas hasn't yet agreed to disarm or demilitarize to Gaza. Here, mainly, we understood that they want to. I mean, the enemies want to. The Gaza will be disarmed and demilitarized. That they won't have any types of ability to involve in a war. So mainly, they want to do this. Actually, this very bad thing. And of course, they have to be more very careful and we have to pray for them. Of course. And we have another picture. Here you can see these are very destroyed buildings are behind these 3 boys, or these are very children. And let's read. Palestinian boys walk past the rubble of destroyed buildings in Gaza City amid a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. And here you can see the Palestinian boys walking or walking with a small cycle, which you can see here. And look at the behind of them. There are so many destroyed buildings are there. And one or more, yeah, I can see this is why force Army League to join polls. Jamaat Amir says imposing election, those who dislike it amounts to a portion. Here you can see this is he said about they are forcing to join in this poll. And another thing that is NCP candidate list by November 15 from the head. Here you can see this is. We are in our another page now, and first of all, we are starting with this picture of finally came. And what we can see here, a farmer is bearing something and going somewhere. Yeah, we can see. And let's read. A farmer carries a basket full of cabbage to load onto a track bound of major market. This year's cabbage yield to the Russia region has been good, although recent rainfall has caused minor damage to some crops. Cabbage from Russia are now selling at 13 to 14 taka per price in retail market. The photo was taken from Fulkoli village is Godagari Upazila yesterday. Here you can see, but of course the Upazila name was very funny. By the way, here are so many farmers are carrying these cabbage to sell it to market and around 13 to 14 taka per per piece, which we can see now. And another thing that is dengue deaths crossed 300 marks this year. Experts blame to lack of testing facilities and late hospitalization. And here, the dengue is rising day by day, which we can see here. And look at the picture, which I want to show you. Did you see this? The very large mosquito is here, and she wants to attack the very small guy. And this is very very large, of course. Why not? Very and very mosquito we can see here. And by the way, mainly we have to be careful about this because this is rising day by day. And also one more thing we saw, that is some of the people which are in the organization are delaying to keep them in a hospital. But this is a very very a bad side, of course, I will say, because they need to treat very fast and very as soon as possible because of their health. And now we have another thing, that is Medicreen and Malaysia. Dream Trust runs into despair for 10 deported migrants. Here you can see the full things, and here in the Malaysia there is a news about this, which you can see here. And yeah, finally came. And what we can see, let's read. Dhaka North City Corporation workers remove illegal roadside shops that occupy valuable road space and obstructing the pedestrian movement. The drive into the DNCC's ongoing initiative to clear city's street of illegal structure. The photo was taken to Islam College in the Farm Gate area yesterday. Here, we can see some workers are removing some of the what will I say? Here, some of the illegal roadside shops. They are removing those shops because, yeah, of course, this looks very bad when some shops are near or beside of the road, and mainly on the highway. And I think you also saw this. There are so many highways. There are so many shops, and of course they have to remove in. For many benefits are here. For the pedestrians, they can go clearly in on those places, but what will I say? They are binding those places. Actually, this is not a good thing. And another thing, this looks so bad when these small shops are there. So that's why I think this is a good plan. And next one is this. TIB calls for revision to draft police commission audit ordinance. Here you can see in the full thing and the timeline. And now we will go to our another page. Let's go. Finally, we're here. And we're starting with this one, yeah. A large number of rickshaws remain parked along Green Road in Jaga, occupying much of the roadway and disrupting traffic flow. The photo was taken recently. Here, we can see mainly some of the rickshaws. You can see many rickshaws are here, and they parked in this place. And they mentioned that along Green Road in Taga, and maybe this is a Green Road. And I also saw there are so many rickshaws are not, because these are not very popular in this time, and you know they has been banned on these highway. So, and also there are so many illegal things we saw our last days. So according to that, of course, we can see this. There are so many rickshaws are standing here, or they parked it here. And then we have digitized community clinics. Health experts are governments, and here some of the clinics and digitized community clinic, and they mainly the clinics should be digital, of course. Why not? For the good treatment and the better thing for the patients. Of course, they are digitizing the community clinics. Of course, this is good. And dream turns into mainly this is the previous one, and the full things is here. I won't read. And I couldn't save him amid reluctance. Here you can see this is the full thing. And finally, we are in our international news, and which you can see behind me. Let's read the first one. What is that? Police stand in front of the migrants and authorities clear a camp beneath of a railway at Stalingrad metro station in Paris, France yesterday. Here you can see some of the police officer is. There are so many people that is standing on the police officer. Maybe they want to say something about this here, because you can see this is the overhead railway at that is Stalingrad, and in front of the metro station, and they are standing here, which you can see here. Another thing that is here that you can see: attack on key city in Sweden's court of arms kills 40, says US working with other countries to end war. And maybe this is an attack on the key in Sweden's court of arms kills 40, and maybe the Sweden's attack on the city, maybe something like this. And full things is here to know about this fully. And another thing is BNP nominee for CTCH shot, one killed. And here you can see also one killed in the shot. And though there are so many things that are going on, and the shooting, damaging, clashing between two groups. And this is totally very, very bad situation is going on before the elections. Of course, we have to be careful about this, and we need to reduce these are, because these are literally the lose of people, and of course this is not a good thing who are involving here actually. And we have finally EU strikes last ditch deal on climate target as COP30 looms. And here you can see this is EU climate, and these are mainly the climate actions they are working on. And of course, this is a very, very important thing to save our world, to save our country. And now we will go to our next page. We are now in our next step, and let's see what is our next step will be. And yeah, our next step in the first thing is Bangladesh is the next big market for computing growth. Yeah, we saw a thing that is Bangladesh is next big market, and they want to create another market or build. And for the computering, of course, this is a very, very good decision. And because for the next era, because these are total of computering, is a very, very important thing. One of the most important thing, computering, and for the AI is era is coming. And another thing that is the trouble with companies using AI for sake for it. Here you can see maybe a robot is handed a question placard here, which you can see here, and the full things are here, which you can see now. Finally, we are in our sports news, which we are waiting for, and which is the main thing about today's news. And let's read what is the first one. This is the first one. The players are now hostages, and some of the players are very sad, seems like here. And match reduced. And what is this mainly? Let's read from the first. The Bangladesh Cricket Board (BCB) are now under the leadership. Istanbul has been seen a board of directors following the election, and the states countries domestic cricket going even dreamer, and maybe seems like first division player. Maybe these are the first division player. Maybe something like this, and then we can go to our this news that is ideal candidate Salahuddin's premature exist, and he is here, and maybe he is going to exist from the batting coach of the Bangladesh national cricket team or BCB, and maybe like this. And what is this? This is the football news that is Anfield refill Paris, Metham, and Arsenal joy. Here you can see this is a very important or otherwise very interesting football news. Who likes this very much? Of course, not sure about this. Here you can see the full things are here, the full results. And yeah, one more thing is still here, that is paid for risky play. And he paid for a risky play, and here you can see a chess is going on between two players, and I'm not sure about this, who are they, but the one thing, the international master Muhammad Fahad Rahman country's chess pro Gigi returns on Tuesday after the computing the third Fight World Cup. Oh, this is the mainly Fight World Cup, and we saw another news about the Fight World Cup, and mainly that was about table tennis, but this is about chess, which we can see here now. And this was our last news about today's. So I think all enjoy our full news presentation, and I think if you really want to get more, so of course be supporting us, and of course don't forget to subscribe our channel, follow our page. That's it for today. Allah Hafiz.